On my YouTube video disliker type, ungraceful. So I'm filming this, not Wednesday, sorry. I was going to film it Wednesday, but somebody stuck around as a vandalizer and a harasser, harassing me in my videos longer than anticipated. I'm filming this Tuesday, 5 March 2024. I am Tanis Leonhardi. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi. It's my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. And I, Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, have covered personality types for users who dislike YouTube videos before on this channel. Tanis Leonhardi. Here I highlight my YouTube video disliker type, which is ungraceful. By definition, this disliker type is limited to a maximum of 1 account. So this is if a person is doing this on multiple accounts, it's intentional, right? As opposed to being ungraceful as kind of by definition and by nature, not entirely knowing what one's doing. The part is trying to communicate effective feedback, but acknowledging that might not come across that way, right? Versus somebody with multiple accounts. Well, they're doing it deliberately, and especially if they synchronize their dislikes or something like that, to be one video or something like that. So, it is a type where I don't dislike often. Sometimes I do push myself on kind of trying to develop my dislikes. So I'm like, okay, for the next stretch of time, so in the past, what I'll do is I'll take it like a week or two of chunk of time and be like, normally I might not dislike this, but I'm going to try and think of my dislike kind of approach and be like, think of it as providing or attempting to provide, is perhaps a better way of describing, useful feedback, since I watch videos all the way through. Or if there's a point where I kind of like, I don't want to watch anymore, then maybe provide that feedback. I like it. People might like that. They might not like that, and they might completely not interpret it that way. Right? I think in YouTubing, what I've learned is putting information out there. A lot of people really overthink things or overly interpret it about themselves when it might not even be about themselves. It might be about a situation in the video or something that just kind of rubs me the wrong way. So it's not necessarily about the person, right? But the person. In YouTubing, it can be very easy to overinterpret things about oneself. And so this is about, in that sense, I'll always get it wrong. My dislike, right? In the eyes of those YouTube creators that always interpret it as more than themselves, and it was, or not about themselves, but I didn't necessarily dislike it about them, right? So then, in that sense, I always get it wrong in the eyes of that creator, kind of thing. So in that sense, it's ungraceful. Now, this is a very different disliker type than the person who is harassing me via disliking my videos with multiple accounts. So they are on for consecutive day 4 as of when this video was filmed on Tuesday, March 5. So Tuesday, 5 March 2024. So they've been harassing me now for consecutive day 4. Per legal vernacular, their activity may be termed stalking to reflect the nature of their activity. I don't feel safe. I would appreciate if YouTube removed them from my channel, kind of thing. Don't know if they can do that, but I'm vocalizing that here, if nowhere else. And perhaps a restraining order is necessary for the safety and protection of me, Tanis Leonhardi, and Josh Kerr. I am concerned over the safety of me, Tanis Leonhardi. I'm concerned over the safety of my work product, so my videos, and I'm concerned over the people covered in my work product, such as Josh Kerr, which is where this spewed from. All right, not from Josh Kerr, but from this person's hatred of Josh Kerr choosing to don a flag of Scotland in a competition hosted in his home territory, right? His home country of Great Britain / United Kingdom, kind of thing, in home territory of Scotland. And so these are the kind of the current dislike type is, I've learned in real life interactions, the kind of person that very much dislikes natives donning the attire of their home nation, if that makes sense. Which is kind of also why they didn't like Nico Montano's Navajo Nation, right? It's a reminder that they themselves are not a native, right? They're kind of thing. Based on my real life interaction with these kind of people, they don't like to be reminded of this land actually belongs to somebody. They like to kind of live in la land a bit, and not take accountability or responsibility for their actions. So yeah, a restraining order. They've been around for consecutive day 4 now and just continue to escalate attack me personally via my videos, attack Josh Kerr via my videos, that kind of stuff. So there's a little bit of a, especially an in-person interaction. I'd be very concerned, since I do use my real name and Josh Kerr competes with his real name, at least so far as I'm aware, over the safety of both myself and Josh Kerr. So perhaps a restraining order is appropriate. I don't actually know, right? So that is why I'm saying perhaps. So it's a little bit on my YouTube video dislike type, ungraceful, and contrasting it a little bit with the ongoing situation where mine is about at least attempting to provide helpful feedback versus this other person who's just hate-fueled harassment. Happy day and time of viewing to you whenever you're viewing this, and happy place of viewing wherever you're viewing this from.